Yo, 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 what's going on at the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one, fam? We got a big question today. Yeah, yes, sir. We have a big question today. I have to go. Y'all smash that like button, y'all come in, fam. Don't worry, I'm gonna drop the link. We gonna get it in on this one. I'm gonna drop the link. And the ones that says disrespectful, you have to explain to me why it's disrespectful. My man says like blackface. It's nowhere near blackface, homie. That's a whole total different situation. Whole total different situation. Damon YT was going down, bro. Was going down, Chris. Chris from where, bro? Carlos was going down. Gia Leaf was going down. Shout everybody out. My dog Alden was going down. SK Mob say no, they should not ever. He says Mexicans walk in with blackface. You taking that shit elsewhere, homie. I don't think it matter. It's all about USA anyway. Gang record / gang militia. Jesus Solis said, I don't think it matters if anyone comes in with another color, long as you represent and not disrespecting facts. Tribute say, yeah, White think it's cool. Some of them, yeah, White think it's cool. Some of them, I think they do it of respect to the Mexican culture. Plus, the colors are nice, but if you do disrespect them, it may backfire. Mexicans are a good boxing fan. Depends on the meaning that we want it. Roger Mayweather used it, do it, but we all know what Chavez did to him twice. When Mayweather did it, I took it as disrespectful. Other fighters seem not to have an issue with it. When Mayweather did it, how would you say it's disrespectful when Mayweather did it? When Floyd did it, not Roger, because Roger was doing it to mock. I'm proud to count. I don't know why they should. Black fighters are just wearing a Mexican attire as a thank you for their Mexican fans. That's how I feel, Ace Mac. It all depends on why they wearing it. Facts, my Soldier 24. Chia Lee, what's up? Carlos was going down. Nell Q, Chris, Anthony Hernandez. Ivan Day said depends on the context. Floyd did it as a method of disrespect and it gets a psychological. Otherwise, I don't see a problem with it. I disagree with why Floyd did it. Black fighters need Mexican support. Salute, long knife. Cassandra, what's going down, Queen? How you feeling, love? Like me being Mexican, I really don't see it as a disrespectful thing. I like that they represent for our country. The Mexican fan base is huge. Why wouldn't you want them to see that you support facts, Joseph? She at least had your money. Have you heard about WAC 100 extorting Oscar? Yeah, I heard about that, fam. It ain't disrespectful, brother. I feel you. No, they shouldn't wear Mexican gear. It's just a way to steal fans and get to like you. It ain't stealing fans, it's gaining fans, bro. How can you steal a fan? I'm an Afro Mexican. I live in Mexico. Okay, Carlo. Brian's son. Remember me, Chris? Oh, Chris, what's going down, nephew? Yeah, man. I'm Mexican. It's okay with me as long as it don't disrespect the flag. Facts. Chris, where your daddy at? As long as my flag is being represented, I'm fine. But that person wearing better not step the line no disrespectful. I can respect that, Loops. What up, Monty? Salute for now. Ismail, what's going down? It don't matter what they do. It's cool. They go out their way to gain some Mexican fans. Chill out, Ross. It's all good. That's how I feel, Ismail. Not offensive if no pun intended. Right, bro. Hey, Bravo say money you cap right now. What the fuck I'm capping about, bro? What are you talking about? It is what it is. Everyone is one. Nate say no. Money keep with the facts, bro. Loyal subscriber right here. I appreciate that, Joseph Beltran. Oh, West, what's going down, bro? This man say money you cap right now. How the hell am I cap asking the question? Should black fighters wear Mexican attires when they go to the ring? Is it disrespectful or not? What the fuck is cap about that? Please tell me. It's entertainment. Only they're not disrespecting the flag. They're making it more noticeable around the world. Facts, Felix. What's your thoughts when Hopkins stepped on a Puerto Rican flag? That was disrespectful as hell. No offense. They are looking for support from the Mexican out of respect. It's a boxing game. Tyrell Scott, what's going down, bro? As long as they do it respectfully, I don't have a problem. It's cool if they're just trying to get exactly about now. If they came in there and they had a motherfucking X on the flag or turn the flag upside down or doing some disrespectful shit, I even be right here saying they wrong as hell. CB said, how come they don't do it to another fighter from another country? Because as I explained in my video, you have Mexican fans that's very fucking loyal to the boxing game, bro. How many other countries are loyal like Mexican fans? Right, Joseph. What the fuck is Cap about me asking a question, bro? Nigga just want to be so different out here, bro. I think some fighters do it to disrespect the Mexican fans, and that's not okay. And some of them do it to show appreciation to the Mexican fans. So it depends on the situation. Lately, you haven't seen no fighter that wear the Mexican colors do it to disrespect no fan. No doubt, Chris. You say you should wear the American colors. Man, American colors, America don't be supporting no goddamn body in the boxing game for real. Moses Rubio said, I think it's racist. It's culture appropriation. How is it racist, bro? Yeah, British fans very support. They support like hell, but the British fans support their own. You understand what I'm saying? The British fans don't give a fuck about American fans for real. And that's no disrespect because they do their thing over there in the UK. Over in America, when you fighting right here in America, you have more Mexican fans that attend fights than anything, bro. No doubt, CB. Fury rocked the American trunks and Fury rocked the Mexican colors before. Shakur versus Valdez sold out fight. Man, that thing gonna be jumping, Paul. Appreciate that love and cash out, bro. Pull up to the fight with a Conte Kofi hat and shit. Facts, Moses. King Ryan the Ghana Slayer, you a damn lie. You a damn lie. Jojo Diaz came out in the Kobe jersey. Now you trying to say that it's only black motherfuckers that play basketball? Why would a Mexican fighter come out with a goddamn basketball in a Mexican fight? Come on, man, make it make sense, bro. Y'all talking about imagine if a Mexican pull up an African girl versus a black dude, right? If a Mexican pull up and if black motherfuckers don't even wear African gear, first of all. So I don't know what you're talking about with that one, bro. Right, Zach Zakate Kano. See, y'all missing the whole point. Dude say, money. I don't know what y'all say. Canelo came out wearing Native African garment. How would you, as an African American, see that? Wouldn't you question his intention? Why would Canelo come out wearing fucking African garments, bro? Show me a black fighter that wear African garments. That's what I want y'all to show me. Show me Earl Spence, Javante Tank Davis, Floyd Mayweather. Show me when they wear the African garment, bro. Y'all taking this shit and making it a race debate. That's the fucked up situation about the whole thing. The way y'all pushing it and the way y'all looking at it is making it a race. Oh, what if they come out in the African garment? What if he come out bouncing a basketball? Do y'all not hear me when I say Mexican fans are loyal fucking boxing fans? Boxing, right? Pugilist fans, bro. They love the sport of boxing. You understand? Now we know in America we got plenty other sports: basketball, football, baseball, hockey. We got plenty other sports to take people, minds. If some people don't like boxing, we know boxing ain't fucking with those sports unless you're a big time name and putting in big time money. So if you're a fighter, bro, right? And if you want to fight, let's just say you fight like Texas or Mexico. Or LA. You know what I mean? Well, it's a big ass Mexican crowd. And if you're a fighter, bro, you're gonna try to appease to that to try to gain more fans. So what y'all looking at that shit as a whole total different way, bro. I'm from St. Louis, bro. Boy said, what if Canelo come out in African garments? God damn. All right, show me when you would have seen a motherfucking black fighter watching motherfucking African garments to the ring, bro. And no disrespect to Africa. Shouts out to all the Africans, man. Exactly. Hey, bro, you got Floyd Mayweather. He wore red, white, and green. He even got Mexico colors with TMT. You have fan bases out there that you grow, bro. You grow a Mexican fan base. Like I say, when I was just at the Earl Spence fight in Dallas, he had plenty of fucking Mexicans in there cheering them on, fam. Plenty. So it's a way of showing homage, bro. I think it is disrespectful to do that stuff. You should have to wear Mexican clothes to get support from Mexicans. They buying the fight is enough. The boxing signs say Fury rocked the Mexican colors and no one complained. Alex Corona, what's going down, bro? Like, all I'm saying is that it's tough to gauge intent. I hope is to try and catch the Mexican fan base, which is one of the biggest fan base in the world. I mean, it's not hard to you know, see what the deal is. You know what I mean? To me, man, my brother Ron, what's going down, bro? Appreciate that love in the super chat. Say that live was lit last night. No doubt, Ron. I had to get up off it though. I was tired. And I had to get some homework done, bro. But I appreciate that love, fam. Much love, much appreciated as always, champ. I was like, we don't have a lot of pure-blooded Africans in the field of boxing. We have Americans who have African descent, but holy hell, right, Ivo? Golly. Jesse say, man, this bullshit. Yes, black, whites, Asian can wear our flag or any other flag. It's when they disrespect it by throwing it down, then it's a different story. Word. Right, Jesse. Like I said, if they came out with an X on the motherfucking flag or worded upside down or dragging something, then I'd be one of the ones that getting on their ass about it. I see people they making division with the shit. They want to make, oh, black fighters shouldn't wear Mexican colors. I ain't nothing disrespectful about that, bro. especially when you ask them and they say they're showing support. I hear you, man, though, G. I see you, Ronald Double Duty, fam. Exactly. Robert said there are Mexicans in hip hop music. That's a fact. King of 1,000 donkeys with a hair on. They rocking the Mexican colors. Show me where they came out with a Mexican flag, King Ryan. Nate, show me what they said they were to mock. Like I say, you gotta prove to me when y'all say it's disrespectful and it's a way to mock. You have to prove to me that from Floyd Mayweather on, they doing it to mock the fighters. Yeah. Man, if Canelo came out with a motherfucking Black Lives Matter shirt on, rocking some Jordans, niggas would go crazy. Niggas would love the fuck out of Canelo. Let's stop that shit, Tony Dickinson. And Canelo have rocked Jordans before. So, yeah. Do 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 do. Toto help me sing. Toto help me sing. Look at Canelo, clean as fucking them Jordan ones. Stop playing with Canelo, man. Stop playing with Nello, man. Clean as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, stop playing with Nello, dog. What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Carlos, what's going down? Nothing but thieves going down. I can't complain, champ. Y'all smash that like button for me, y'all. Oh, not say hadn't also did it. Well, Joseph Bell trying black motherfuckers wear their heads to the back. But it went in a disrespectful manner. Alex Corona, appreciate that love and the super sticker, bro. Much love, much appreciated, bro. What about Game Boy? Who fought mine? Who, bro? Well, if they pull up with a dashiki in and whatever the fuck type of kufi head on, then guess what? They pull up in a dashiki and the kantufi head on, support African motherfucker, right? It ain't African American. You feel me? It ain't African American. Eluvian, what's going down? Antonio, what's going down? Houston, Texas, what's going down? My dog mama showing love in the super chat. Say fam, if 5 people match this super chat, I'll send another. We rock with you, man. I appreciate that love, mama. Much love, much appreciated, bro. It's like a male dressing in female clothes. It's normal now, but it is okay. Man, Mr. E, what the hell are you talking about? It's like a male dressing in female clothes. So boxers coming out wearing Mexican attire is like a male dressing in female clothes. You gonna go that far to say it's cross dressing, huh? It's cross dressing. So that means I shouldn't put on a Canelo shirt that got red, white, and blue on that motherfucker, right? I mean, sorry, red, white, and green. I should wear a Canelo hat that got red, white, and green. I shouldn't wear my Earl Spence hat that's red, white, and green. It's cross dressing. That's crazy. Yeah, Jose. Oh, we're covering this topic tonight. We're gonna touch on the fights coming up too. We can talk about some other things, but I want to touch on this, because people been hitting me up asking me to make a video. I did a video about it. I was getting a lot of um, you know, it's disrespectful comments. So I want everybody to pull up and I want them to explain to me how's it disrespectful in their own way. And I respect everybody's opinion about the shit. Long as it's an opinion where it's to be respected and not some shit like it's like cross dressing. Oh, wearing Mexican attire is like dressing in women clothes. What the fuck type of shit is that, bro? That's some off the wall ass shit. No doubt, Douglas Duran. SP, I don't know what SPM is, Jose. Yeah, y'all smash that like button, bro. Let's get the like button up. Louise say, us as Mexicans should feel proud that they're wearing our Mexican flag. It's all love with respect. Facts, Louise. Brian, I don't know what Shakur coming out in, bro, but I know he did it before. Yeah, that's what Roger did, but they switched that all up in the future. It's like the Washington team. No, it's not like the Washington Commanders, bro. I don't think Floyd's being disrespectful. Because when Floyd got the fight on the Mexican holidays, even when he fought Marcos Madani, he had on the black shorts. He had the red, white, and green on them shorts, and that shit looked good as fuck. And I don't think he was being disrespectful. And Marcos Madani is not a Mexican. He's a motherfucking Argentina. So don't get me strong. So don't get me. So I think the reason why some Mexicans have a problem with it because in Mexico you don't wear the flag as a piece of clothing. Look at Canelo; he's from the motherland, and you never see him wearing it. What you mean you never see Canelo wearing it? You never see Canelo wearing what? Canelo wear the Mexican colors all the time, so I don't know what you're saying, bro. If you rock red flag or blue flag, you repping that color. So if you rocking Mexican flag, you rocking with Mexico. Right, Ronald. I don't know what Justin's talking about. Canelo wear Mexican colors all the time. John Gomez said, I find it flattering to our culture. Mexican monster is the boogeyman at 168. Nobody wants to smoke. Money, you need to read my super chat. I read your super chat, bro. You want me to read it again? Chris Amos, what's going down? Y'all smash that like. Facts, the boxing scientists. And blacks and Mexicans are more alike than they think, bro. Jared Hancock, what's going down? Edward Rodriguez, what's going down? Coach, what's going down, Coach? Coach, what you think about black fighters wearing the Mexican colors? Big Justin, as a Mexican, I see nothing wrong with black fighters wearing Mexican attire. I see that of promoting the Mexican boxing fans cause no one else is promoting us, and that's a fact. Dinka Dinka, what's going down? Tony Dinka said, intent will always be the question. You can say it's support out of your mouth, but be clowning that hard. Y'all can think Mayweather was supporting. I think he was clowning as he beat their ass too. I disagree. Mayweather fought on the Mexican holiday, so he was, to me, supporting the Mexicans. Douglas, I guess not too many know about the African Mexicans born and raised in Mexico. Pull up to whoops. And, right, Adolfo. Right, Houston, Texas. Just appreciate that love with the super sticker, bro. Right, Louise. Unadulterated truth. That's a fact. Like Roger started as a as taunting, but as the years go on, the boxing world changed. Well, I ain't talking about that shit, Jose. I don't know nothing about that. I don't even want to talk about that shit on here. I ain't trying to get demonetized. Christian Plummer, appreciate that super sticker, bro. Much love on the super chat, bro. They say they're mocking while wearing the colors, then they're mocking, regardless if they think to themselves that they're mocking the Mexican community. He would never say that to the public, period. If they say they're mocking while wearing the colors, then they're mocking. Regardless if they think to themselves that they're mocking the Mexican community, he would never say that to the public, period. I ain't getting that wrong. As long as the fighter not naked, who can? You said the chat lagging. That's a fact, mama. Is it lagging with me, y'all? Am I lagging everybody? Let me know. Exactly, Louise. I got a video coming on that shit. As I say, it can't be both. Showing gratitude to the Mexican fans and doing it on some dumb shit. Well, I don't see no fighters in this day and age doing it on some dumb shit. Cause I ain't seen no fighter in this age or argue with a Mexican or got disrespectful to do it on dumb shit. My dog Boxer, what's going down, bro? How you feeling, chap? They do that as a sign of conquering the fighter and his fans, and it's also a way of gaining fans. It's pretty bold. Man, to me, it's a way of gaining fans and paying homage. I don't think when Floyd did it, it was mocking. I just think a lot of Mexican fighters don't like. I mean, a lot of Mexican fans don't like Floyd, bro. The number one grinder, real talk, what's going down, man? The underrated darkness, what's going down, champ? How you feeling? Hey, Chris, you really a plumber? Exactly, Angel. And Angel, have you seen the fighters that came out? Have you seen Tank, Earl, Shakur? I think what's the boy name you got his ass whooped from New York? Where all the goddamn different color hair. He did it. Do you see them doing it as a sign of disrespect? Oliver say reverse it and answer. I don't gotta reverse nothing, bro. The question is the question. Hell, I'm reversing it for. Exactly, Houston. Chris said for 21 years, boy, been that plumber. I feel you, Chris. You been getting it in, boy. 21, that's a career. God damn, Chris. Nikki, what's going down, love? WBC was established in Mexico. Mexico will always be a part of boxing. Mexicans love boxing. That's never going to change. What they have to do with the question now, bro? Sir Ambo was going down. I was saying Floyd intent didn't matter because he never stated he was mocking them. So Floyd did things like fighting on the Mexican holiday. Floyd was just gaining fans by wearing the colors. Exactly, man. Like if a motherfucker beat somebody so many times, if you go against a fighter so many times, that motherfucker just continue to win. Somewhere down the line, you go, even if you don't like him, you go respect the motherfucker. You feel me? There's plenty of fighters that made me respect them, right? There's plenty of fighters that made me respect them. That I thought, oh, they gonna lose to this fighter, they gonna lose to that fighter. But the motherfucker kept winning. You be like, oh shit, I get this motherfucker his credit. This motherfucker doing this thing. Andre Wynn, what's going down, bro? Let me set up some more, man. Need some back support. Do, 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 do. Baby Quan, what's going down? Man, I can't complain on the radio because I'm doing all right, bro. Trying to stay away from the bullshit and keep my head clear, man. Right side, Ambo. Facts, Ronald. Sean Gomez, what you got Blur Cobbs name for? Not Blur Cobbs. Floyd fought on the Mexican holidays because the Mexican holidays support boxing like no fucking other. That's why Floyd fought on the Mexican holidays. And how did that work out for Floyd Mayweather? Fucking great. No doubt, Justo. Big Tony, what's going down? A Naluz, Annaluz, Montoya, explain how disrespectful. I'm about to drop the link, so I'll let a few of y'all on here to explain if you like it or you don't. And Norda Ramos, what's going down, bro? Jesse369, I appreciate that, fam. Max Martinez, what's going down? William Garcia, what's going down? William say something, Brown. I think it's a way of showing respect and also a way of saying you're more Mexican than a Mexican. You're fighting because everyone knows how tough Mexican fighters are. It's respect. I don't know about saying you more Mexican than a Mexican. I do see the support. That means showing the support for it. A Mexican is a Mexican. I don't give a damn. Ain't no black motherfucker more Mexican than a Mexican. So, but I understand what you're saying. You ain't explaining nothing, Montoya. Wear your own flag. How's it disrespectful? Don't come up here talking about wear your own flag. You say it's disrespectful. You ain't gonna explain shit. What type of fucking dialogue is that? Wear your own flag. Thug and D, what's going down? Rico, what's going down? Boy, they say wear your own flag. My dog, Douglas Duran, thank you for that love in the PayPal, bro. Nobody don't even know how to have a dialogue nowadays. People be on so much bullshit nowadays, don't even know how to have a fucking dialogue. Hey man, we don't care for black people wearing our colors. Wear your own flag. I ain't know we had a flag around this motherfucker, to be honest with you. Mother say, go back to Africa. Soon we go back to Africa, African motherfuckers tell us, you're not one of us. Go back to America. You're not African enough. I don't know where the fuck we going. I'm sorry, boy. Us African Americans, I don't know where the fuck we going. African motherfuckers look down on us. The rest of the world look down on us. Go back to Africa. Motherfucking land of Africa. What part? Africa's a big ass country. Could you lead me in the right direction, please? Right side, Ambo. Oh, damn, I hate trying to plug this goddamn charge in, man. I don't think AB was doing it to be disrespectful, right? Have y'all ever watched? Have y'all ever watched? Um, have y'all ever watched the movie? Um, it's Desperado, but it's the last Desperado with Johnny Depp, right? Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Have y'all ever seen Once Upon a Time in Mexico? When Johnny Depp told a Mexican, "Are you a Mexican or a Mexican?" See, people use this shit to divide. You know what I'm saying? People use this shit to divide. And I see certain people talk about the shit, and I see how they joke about it, and I'm seeing people in here saying the same shit that other people said. You feel me? So y'all use that shit to divide, bro. You know what I mean? I got Shakur with Oscar Valdez, but it's gonna be a hell of a fight in my opinion. Facts, William. I'm about to drop the link right now. That's what I was doing. I'm happy you said something, because my motherfucking mind switched that fast, bro. So I'm dropping the link now, bro, so I'll get some opinions on this shit. Yeah, but Floyd got a lot of attire out, right? That TMT shit. I see a lot of Mexicans wearing TMT. The red, the white, and the green. You understand me? Well, Ducky H, you can say he used it to bring in the Mexican haters, but he got a lot of Mexican fans that's wearing TMT. And there was a lot of Mexican people that were sitting out there waiting on Floyd Mayweather. You understand what I'm saying? To get autographs and pictures and shit. Ivo was going down, bro.
Hey, how's it going? What's new?
Chilling, chilling. My
Nice.
dog Leo what's going down, man?
What's up, my man? How you doing?
Taking it easy. Hey, this live was, sponsored by my dog Leo, man. What's going down, Leo?
Hey, not much. I mean, just I'm glad you started the live so we can have a good conversation about unity, respect, um, about boxing tradition, and about what positive effects this has on both communities.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy you on, Leo. I'm happy you on. Mama's about that's Leo who? That's the real Leo, the one and only. MW2 was going down.
What's going on, Money Brown?
What's going down, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, bro. How you doing?
No doubt, no doubt. So my man Ivo jumped in first. So Ivo, I'm gonna ask you, what's your thoughts, Ivo?
Uh, you know, in my mind, man, we got so much. Excuse my language. We got so much shit going on in the real world. I feel
Uh-huh.
like this is just. It's really stupid. In the past, African Americans, white people, every race has won flags of different of neighboring countries. Be it in wrestling, be it in boxing, etc., etc. This is just. It just seems like we're in such an era where everyone gets sensitive over the dumbest of things.
Mm-hmm. I kind of agree, bro. Carlos, link if you want to jump on the panel and give your thoughts on the question, bro. Say Ivo, damn Avatar be giving me nightmares. I said that Avatar Ivo look like it's a fucking ghost, man. Goddamn dolphin ghost. Ivo, you can't say African American. How come you can't, Ronald? Or you say that's
Uh,
race, right? Joking.
I'm afraid my melanin count is a little too low for this.
My dog, Leo, go ahead, get your thoughts, Leo.
Well, I'm gonna give you my thoughts, okay? Might take 2 or 3 minutes. Well, I am. When I say that I'm Mexican, I mean I lived there 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
This means that every Monday morning in school, I would have my hand on my chest, singing the national Mexican anthem and el juramento a la bandera and all of those stuff, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, I loved soccer, but in soccer, nobody gives a fuck about us because we are nobodies in soccer because we have no success. Cristiano Ronaldo once said when he was facing Mexico in Copa Confederaciones, I'm not sure, 2019, at the halftime, he told Pepe, another Portugal player, he said, "Don't worry about them. They're not good." And I love Cristiano, and I will always love him. But this is not the case in boxing. In boxing, we are a culture or a group or a community that is respected. A there is not a Mexican style on basketball, football, soccer, tennis, golf, but there is in boxing. In boxing, we have the best fighters. In boxing, right now, we have the best fighter in the world. And then, going back to that subject, I understand that in the 80s, 40 years ago, Roger Mayweather was doing some stuff that were not cool, and I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But in 2022, you cannot tell me that Errol Spence, when he fought Mikey Garcia, was trying to disrespect somebody at all. In 2021, you cannot tell me that Montana Love was trying to disrespect a community when he came out uh, um, with corridos tumbados in his fight. This is a tradition that makes us unique in boxing. This is a tradition that makes us stand out in boxing. There is a reason why they don't do it with UK fans or Puerto Rican people. There is a reason why there's a rivalry between I guess African Americans and Mexicans because maybe like Floyd Mayweather said, using his words, quoting him, Mexicans and black fighters have been dominated the game, and you always get your biggest match when you put the two together. Now I know that's a stereotype or whatever, but that's a tradition. That is a tradition. And me, when I saw Gervonta Davis, Montana Love, Errol Spence, and some David Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and so many other young fighters, I can't feel offended. I see it and I think that is cool. The uniform, it's beautiful, and I feel special. I feel special. And another point, real quick. There's this fighter. that got knocked out against Gabriel Rosado, and he is from Uzbekistan. He was wearing the Mexican sombrero, but nobody says anything about it, or nobody's offended about it. There's this Japanese guy that fought Rey Vargas in 2019 or 2018, and his nickname is El Japonesito Mexicano, the little Mexican Japanese. But nobody says anything about it. Why?
And
Because
he speaks Spanish, Leo.
and he speaks Spanish. What I'm trying to say,
That's my dog too. The brothers,
yeah,
he got a
yeah,
brother too. But go ahead,
yeah,
go ahead.
exactly. And my point is, in boxing, we are somebody. There is a picture of Floyd Mayweather with the Mexican colors. There is not a picture of Tiger Woods with the Mexican colors. There is not a picture of LeBron James with the Mexican colors. There is not a picture of Messi, Cristiano, Pelé, Maradona, Ronaldinho with the Mexican colors. That should tell you something. In boxing, we are somebody. In boxing, we are noticed. In boxing, people look at us. When Floyd fought Oscar, do you think only 2.5 million watched the fight in the US? No, millions around the world watched the fight, and they saw 50 cents with the Mexican colors, and they saw Floyd Mayweather with the Mexican colors. A German person, an Italian, a French, when they see that, do they get offended, or what do they think? They think there is something special. They think there's something special about the Mexican people with the Mexican pride or their culture or the Mexican style. All I'm trying to say is that in boxing we are someone. In boxing we are looked at. You know what I mean? And in
Yeah,
boxing our voices are kind of heard because we have a lot of fans or whatever. But this is a tradition. This is a tradition that is just making things a little bit more special. That puts a little bit of more spice into the fights. But you cannot be offended for this. If you want to be offended by someone in that is making policy, that is making legislation, that is actually going to affect your life, that is actually going to make you a minority. But don't get mad at a boxer that is trying to create a little rivalry between two great cultures, if you want to say it like that.
man, that was a perfect breakdown, bro. Everything you said was on point. Everything was on point. Man, my brother Jose was going down.
How we doing? How's everybody doing?
Chilling, chilling. Go ahead, get your thoughts on it, Jose.
Yeah, it's I see it like when they do it, it's kind of a way like tapping into the Mexican fan base. You know what I'm saying? Say like it was for Mikey and EJ. I went to that fight and like you know what I mean. You could see it like you could even see it from far away. Like you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, like not it's not necessarily that, but if you see it like okay, well if it's like damn near half of the crowd is black. They're going for EJ, and damn near the other half is Mexican. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's a lot more culture and stuff like that, you think they're gonna be going for Mike. But that's part of the reason why I think EJ did it when he did it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, that was like his biggest fight at the time. Even though they weren't fighting for Mikey's belts or nothing like that, it was his biggest. I think it was their first pay-per-view fight. And
Mm-hmm.
it was like the biggest one.
Errol Spence career. That was the biggest fighter.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, but like,
yeah.
but it could have been the biggest one without him being the biggest gate. So like
Yeah,
attendance wise, pay per view wise, payday wise,
Uh-huh.
and
that,
everything wise. So he was like, you
that's
know what?
another
I'm
that's another point.
It was 32,000. It was 32. It was 30 plus in the UK, and they did 40 plus over here. Earl Spence and
and
Mikey Guajira.
check this out. So like when I went to it, you know what I mean, my sister and them they wanted me to get them some Mikey stuff. You know what I'm saying? The crowd was sold out. You know what I mean? Like all the Mikey stuff was sold out. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up getting like some the EJ hats, like the strap season was the green ones. You know what I'm saying? But there was
Uh-huh.
so many Mexican fans. That's why I thought like, okay, well, this is why EJ's doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's tapping into you know what I mean? It was cracking. You know what I mean? Like
Facts.
it was like you know what I mean? Like a lot of Mexicans, a lot of blacks, and like you know what I mean, and but it's a form of tapping into that. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather, his name was out there and everything like that. But when he did it, he's like, you know what I mean? It was the same thing too. You know what I mean? He was already a champ. He was already multiple division weight champ. But when he did it, is like, you know what? I'm gonna tap into. You know what I mean, it was this big Mexican fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It broke
He
records.
had a Chicanita Hernandez. You know what I'm saying? Another champ. And, you know what I mean? But like that was the big one. You know what I mean? So he was tapping into a Mexican fan base, even though he did. That his pay per view went up after that. But it's not, man. It's not being disrespectful. Now,
No.
earlier I shot you a little message talking about it could be on some. If it's on some dumb shit, then like you know what I mean, like because the way it's going, if it's trending and if it's like a gimmick, then motherfuckers are gonna get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Because if motherfuckers blow it up, like say on Top Rank. And motherfuckers are like, well, you know what, fucking, and they put it as a stat when black fighters this and that, you know what I mean, they're undefeated or like I mean, you're gonna see it as a gimmick, like, okay, you're doing it for luck now or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the original, like you know what I mean, like the I think how where they were hard is at the fighters and how they were going about it is to tap into the Mexican fan base, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking, and now it's like you go to Texas, it's not even a fucking. It's not even a Mexican or black thing. Fucking Texas, whether Mexicans or black, they pull behind each other. You know what I'm saying? So
Rico, don't put links in there to things like that, bro. They'll fuck up the situation, bro. So if the host don't put it in, they're not gonna let it rock, Rico. So be mindful what you put in there, bro.
Something that my man said that it was important that I didn't say is, you know, these black fighters wear the Mexican colors when they're fighting an important, popular, respected Mexican fighter. So you know what I mean? That popularity, that big fight, that big event, that important attention-wise event and factor, it's something important that I forgot to mention that my man did.
And let me tell this, Leo, because my man said he said if it's homage to the Mexicans, why don't the fighters say thank you out loud to the Mexican fans? First of all, the fighters always say thank you to all the Mexican fans. They don't have to say Viva Mexico. And then you say, I don't hear the fighters say that are not Mexicans. Well, you hear Earl Spence all the time saying Texas is Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Earl Spence said all the time, like basically Texas is Mexico. You know what I'm saying? And he got played. Like I said, I was just at the fight, bro. And there's 40,000 plus motherfuckers in there. You think it was more black motherfuckers than Mexicans in there? Hell no. It was a lot of motherfucking blacks. It was Mexicans in there. It was packed the fuck out, bro. So when y'all say things like, oh, they don't say this, that's because y'all don't take time to look and go watch them pay homage to the Mexican fans. Y'all see what y'all want to see, bro. And then y'all go to certain channels, right? This is no knock to nobody channel, but y'all go to certain channels that want to create division and they say things like, oh, it's disrespectful, or they make certain little smart, comments and shit, and people take it and run with it because I heard some of them in the chat today. So when I'm looking at that situation, bro, I'm looking at it like y'all taking this shit too far and y'all taking it too personal, right? Like my man say, it's like blackface. It's nowhere near no fucking blackface.
No, no.
Yeah, it's nowhere near shit.
I haven't had a couple of minutes now to just like, just verify. Let's just go, just so I can get some perspective on things. This really does feel like another vocal minority situation. It's just like a vocal minority blowing things out of proportion for no valid reason. Because look, would you get offended if I put on a shirt that said "Viva la Mexico"?
No.
Like really? Like, come on.
No.
Or would you respect it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like for example, I see people right now putting on like "Pray for Ukraine" shirts.
Hey, you take it
Should
right
I
out
be
my
disrespected
mouth,
for that?
You took it right out of my mouth, Ivo. I was just about to say the same thing. I said with everything going on now, but like Leo said, bro, boxing is a sport that, like you say, the Mexican style, right? And then you'll say the African American style, right? So people say that's the boxing style for African Americans, and then when you get to the Mexican style, that's we gonna bang it out. We gonna meet in the middle of the ring. So when you see the culture of the situation, bro, and I say it all the time, bro, if you get the Mexican fan base on your side, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, right? The Mexicans love fucking boxing. They love the sport of pugilism, bro. They love this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that us black fighters, us black people don't like it or white people don't like it or shit of that nature, right? Because we see the UK, they just put 94,000 in the seats. They do it as an event But the UK is not in America. That's what y'all got to understand. The UK is not in fucking America, bro. Right? Do you have more Mexicans or do you have more UK motherfuckers in America? You gonna have
More
more
Mexicans.
Exactly. So Mexican pack out the boxing. Mexican
That
packs
Bro.
fucking boxing
that
in
that
America, bro. And this is where black motherfuckers fight in America. You don't have UK fighters flying over here to watch black motherfuckers fight. This just facts, right? We just speaking real shit. You don't have UK fighters fly. I mean UK fans flying over here unless it's a UK fighter that's big enough, like a Tyson Fury, right? Or fucking Anthony Joshua, that's big enough that they want to travel for to see their countryman win.
Yeah.
Right here in America, you have fucking Mexican Americans that still represent Mexico, but they love the sport of boxing, bro. And when black fighters see that and they see, goddamn, I just fought this Mexican, bro, and that motherfucker was packed out with Mexican fans. That was in that bitch,
Yeah.
had this bitch jumping. You think they don't feed off that energy? You think they don't see that shit? And afterwards, if it's a good ass fight, win, lose, or draw, if it's a good ass fight, the Mexican fans are going to cheer your ass and they gonna come up to you, they gonna ask you for pictures, they gonna ask you for autographs. You think that's not gonna rub off on you as a fighter?
A la Cruz.
Come on, man.
A la Isaac Cruz, who
Hey,
lost
bro.
and yet still
Hey.
has hella support.
Hey, just what you said, Money Brown. You said it in one of your videos. 73,000 people in the Canelo fight, and then they put in a big image in the big screen. They put a lot of people, and then they put Spence, and nobody said how do you say it? Like nobody said anything wrong. Everyone was cheering
Nobody
Errol
booed.
Spence.
Yeah.
So
Nobody-
that's your answer. Does a fighter, regardless of their culture, would it be smart for them to look at the Mexican market or like the Mexican American market and say, hey, there's a lot of tickets right there. There's a lot of there's a lot of people that can support me.
Exactly. Not just the Mexicans. You said it right. The Mexicans and the Mexican American, because that's what you do it for. Of course, you want all the fans. Of course, you want to make people. Oh man, boxing is a fucking dangerous, deadly sport, bro. Right? You go as far as you push yourself. You go as far as you market yourself, and you better be somewhere damn good in that fucking ring, playing around with your life. So if you're a great fucking fighter, and if you like Leo, if you put two black motherfuckers in the ring right now, and one of them motherfuckers bang it out, when they bang it, one of them fighters, Leo, will come out like, you know what? I like that damn fighter, man. I like him, and I like his style, right? And now he just got one Mexican fan, right? Then let's just say you do that with 45,000 motherfuckers in there. You want to at least walk away with at least 6 or 7 at the most. You're gonna at least walk away with 6 or 7,000 new fucking Mexican fans, regardless of what anybody says, right? And by you wearing the Mexican colors, they're only gonna like you that much more, bro. So people can try to make it out how they want to make it out to be, bro. But to me, it's paying homage, it's respectful. Like I said, if they come out with a Mexican flag and they got an X on that motherfucker, or they got the Mexican flag turned upside down, or they dragging the flag behind, I'll be the first to say y'all some disrespectful motherfuckers, and you should be punished, or it should be something that's going against that. But what I see, how they like Earl Spence offense against Mikey Garcia, that shit looked so good and so classy. Floyd Mayweather offense looked good and looked classy. It's not worded in the disrespectful manner, bro. To me, it's homage and it's showing love to go out there and spend all that money on your outfit and to put Mexican colors on there, like my boy Leo said, showing love to the Mexican community, right? Because, like you say, Leo, the Mexican community ain't big in fucking football or basketball or right. Baseball is international. You know, you gonna have a lot of, Hispanics that play great baseball and shit like that, right? Soccer, right? But when you talking about the sport of boxing, bro, the sport of boxing, and when you go down the history list of boxing, you gonna have a lot of badass Mexican motherfuckers, that's Hall of Famers or legendary fighters. You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, it's just paying homage, bro, and showing love. All that other goofy shit that people try to make it out to be, man, y'all can miss me with that shit. Like I say, and if you do feel like it's disrespectful, I'm dropping the link so you can get up here and tell us how it's disrespectful to you. All opinions is welcome. You don't have to, like, just because we agree, you don't have to get up here and say, oh, if you feel like it's disrespectful, all I'm saying is have a logical reason on why you feel like it's disrespectful. Don't just say, oh, wear your own flag. Or don't just say, oh, what if Canelo come with a kufi on, where black motherfuckers don't even wear kufis at fight, right? So it's like y'all don't really have logical points on why it's disrespectful.
No.
Yeah, I just feel like they listen to certain people, right? And they try to make it out to be, racial, more racial than what they try to make it out to be, to divide and conquer, bro. That's how I look at the shit.
Yo, Yeah, and let me tell you something. You can't, for example, black fighters using the Mexican colors. If someone say, "Well, what if we do this and what if we do that?" It doesn't make sense. You know why? Because we're comparing a race with a nationality. No, you can't do that. It's not the same. So if you wanna wear the Mexican colors, it doesn't matter how you look. If you look like Canelo or you look like Jaime Munguia, it doesn't matter because we all are represented by the same flag. But it comes to African American fighters. Where do they come from? Like what culture are you gonna use? Like you can't. So it's not the same. You can't.
Exactly,
You
bro.
know, you can't say, well, if they wear our colors, we're gonna do this. Like it doesn't make sense. It's you're not comparing the same situation.
Like I just said, but they say, oh, motherfuckers in America tell black motherfuckers go back to Africa, right? And I tell you, you go back to Africa, they tell you go back to America. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't know where the fuck you belong. Like, what do we belong on the fucking like? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So I look at this shit, man, and I just look at it as people first of all being too sensitive, right? And then people want to be, to me, just my opinion. People want to be too prideful. You understand what I'm saying? To where it's like, oh, this is my basketball, and you can't play with my basketball if I can't win. You see what I'm saying? So if it's like, cut it out, bro, cut it out, because when we look at the situation, you got to have a real logical reason on why you say black fighters shouldn't wear the Mexican colors. You know, if they fight the Mexican fighter or if it's on the Mexican holiday. You feel me? That's how I look at it, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said,
Yep.
if you got a different opinion, you welcome to get up on this motherfucker and speak your truth. You know, a lot of people speaking in the chat saying no, 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 but none of y'all are jumping up on the panel explaining yourself.
They can't. They can't.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Shit.
and like you see, you can't take it offensive how you know what I mean when EJ went about it. You know what I'm saying? Like him and Mikey, they were talking on good terms, and then EJ was recognizing it's gonna be packed. You know what I mean? Mexicans are gonna be there. Mexicans show up, and you know what I mean? And it's a big ass fan base. They're gonna be there. So he was like, you know what I mean? And there was no beef. I mean, there was no tension between him and Mikey where they weren't
No.
talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? So he knew it was gonna be like, you know what I mean? It was gonna be major. You know what I'm saying? And the whole theme was the theme about it, how he went about it like that, from his whole outfit to the merchandise that he was selling. Everything was that on that theme. That
Yeah.
was like, but it's just recognition because it's everywhere. I think Tyson Fury did that shit one time too. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
Yeah, Leo
You
said.
Many
know
UK
what I'm saying?
fighters.
And I don't even really follow that UFC one time, but one time I was watching it, and then somebody got a knockout, right? It was like before the main event, and fucking and then there was messages like from McGregor. He was saying that motherfucker fights like a Mexican, like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's recognized everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's like whether it's a style, where it's like, you know what I mean, the drive or whatever. Like it's recognized. It's like, and it's paying homage and showing gratitude. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and you know what I mean? Like no one has gone about it in a disrespectful way or anything like that. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? When they thought, you know what I mean, because there was tension between Floyd Mayweather and Oscar, and they thought, and then when Floyd went into the ring like that, you know what I'm saying? Floyd addressed it. You know what I'm saying? He said, like, you know what I mean? Mexican fans are the best boxing fans in the world. Saying they're, you know what I mean? They're, you know what I mean? He addressed it afterwards, and he says, like, you mean I fucks with, I got a Mexican uncle. It's Cutman. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I got none against Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That was he even you know what I mean? Like he wasn't even too happy about how when I think Adrian Broner said some disrespectful shit. He wasn't even feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like Floyd addressed it. You know what I'm saying? When people felt like some type of way, he said, you know what I mean? He addressed it. Like you know what I mean? Mexican fans are the best, or the you know what I mean? The best boxing fans that there is. But
Yeah,
you know what I
and,
mean?
and and when you say, for example, when Conor fought Mayweather, after just think about this, think about the marketing effect, think about the attention. $5.2 million pay-per-view, the fight with the biggest attention in history. After the fight, right after the fight, Conor said, "I made him fight like a Mexican." So that's a sentence that was heard by millions of people. What does that mean? It means that we are somebody in boxing. In soccer, like nobody gives a fuck about us, bro. Like in soccer, nobody cares about us. But in boxing,
Yeah.
it seems like there is some type of recognition or respect. In
Well,
basketball, nobody gives a fuck about great Mexican basketball players because there is none. So that's another point that I was trying to make. It's the recognition, it's the respect. Now you had Ricky Hatton with the Mexican sombrero, and then I think it's Joy Joyce with the Mexican sombrero as well. Like that's just telling you that people look at us and they be like,
Leo,
they kind of popular. They kind of
Leo,
popular.
Mexican Pop don't like Mexican Pop don't like when you say something about the soccer team. He say you crazy. He say the Mexico soccer team is known, bro.
No, 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 no. Hey,
no,
my
he's talking
first
about
love
like
was soccer. No,
the
no, no. My
Mexican league.
first love was soccer. We never passed cuartos de final. Like we're not successful in soccer. I know about soccer. I know about soccer. Trust me.
That's your first
I
love,
played
huh?
soccer my entire life. We are not successful in soccer, and today we're even worse. And that it's painful. It's painful. Trust me, it's really painful. But I mean, are we gonna not address reality? Are we gonna ignore reality or live in a fantasy? No, that's not how it is, bro.
Hey, Leo,
Like
hey, hold on. Leo, losing don't feel good at all, do it, bro.
Hey, I apologize. I apologize then. I can't see the chat. I
No,
can't, but I apologize. I apologize then.
let me tell you about football, bro. You talking about soccer? I'm talking about American football. I was a St. Louis Browns fan, bro. We sucked for so goddamn long, bro, and that shit hurt. It's painful. I felt your pain, bro. Like
Yeah, well,
that shit hurt. Every year when it first started, you try to have all the hope in the world.
you know what's more painful than losing? When your dumbass joins the wrong team because I got American football mixed up with actual football.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I came
So
to
you got-
America and I was like, oh, the football coach approached me and he said, oh, you should join the football team. I'm a relatively tall. I'm 6'5" on a good, and I'm a bulky fellow. And I was like, oh shit, soccer. Okay, so I went and I was like, wait a minute, why is the ball shaped like an egg?
So you weren't used to American football, huh?
No, first time I ever saw it.
No,
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
King, he's not saying it's not popular. We know soccer is worldwide. He's saying Mexico as a soccer team in Mexico. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was popular. Mr. King, so
Hey,
yeah,
I'm
he's
your-
not saying it's not popular.
Hey, I'm Ukrainian, man. My national football team knows loss.
Man, I mean, I got football players who I like. Well, soccer players like Messi, Ronaldo. I like a lot of big players and things of that nature. So, like
Money Brown, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Name your favorite three Mexican soccer players.
I can't.
Mm,
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
No.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
But I did like one soccer player, man, that was Mexican. I ain't gonna remember his name though, like, cause I don't really follow,
Chicharito.
like, yep, that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. I swear, bro. I swear. But I really watch female soccer though, like the USA team, cause they the shit. So that's
Oh,
like, yeah, me and my little sister, we watch every man, all the women's soccer team. I mean soccer games. We own that shit. For us, the Olympics.
man,
Yeah, but
the only
American man ain't shit, so I don't follow that.
the only professional football player I know from Mexico is like fucking Hugo Sanchez and like
Yeah.
Oh,
Javier
shit.
Hernandez.
Yeah.
That's about all I know, man. I could name
Hugo
two.
Sanchez.
I passed ish. 66%. That's almost a C.
Yeah, but
That's old
and those were old players. Like
Yeah,
we're talking-
I don't know about the current run. I'm sorry.
No. And the current we don't have great players, and that's what I'm saying. Like for example, I can't see the chat, but you're saying somebody's not happy about what I said. It's the reality. Like we're not winning games. We don't have a lot of players in Europe. We don't have we have zero players playing in Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico, Bayern, Milan, Juventus. Like we are not there. It's just
It is what it is.
I can turn on my ignorant gringo hat and just say, "Oh, Spanish, Spain, right?"
Yeah,
And just
Well,
piss off everyone.
but like for us this topic though, man. Listen, like I say, people gonna feel how they want to feel. Like especially grown men, you ain't gonna change a grown person's mind, and I ain't heard it
Yeah.
change your mind. I just don't like when they the reason they said right, the reasoning of why black fighters shouldn't wear Mexican colors, it don't add up. Like you know what I mean, it really don't add up. So Good guy, what's going down? If it added up, then I'll be the first to be like, okay, I can understand. Right? Like I said, I respect everybody's opinion, but when y'all get to talking about shit like my dog, Mr. King Palmer, he Mexican. Mr. King Palmer, what you think about black fighters wearing Mexican colors in the fight? So, once I see the situation and their reasoning why not, I'm like, this shit ain't adding up, fam. So
what if you don't mind me asking, what are like the popular reasons outside of disrespect, which is a very flimsy argument?
shit, I really don't see all I see is what if a Mexican fighter came wearing African colors or kufis and shit like that.
Okay, fine. You'd represent boxers that are barely represented because I can't think of a single successful purely African boxer.
Bro. Exactly, bro. And that's why I was saying, like, so the reason behind, like, when people say, okay, it's to be disrespectful or the intent. Like, I can understand when you say the intent, but if you haven't seen a fighter show you no disrespect, good guy, you gotta click the link, bro. I'm dropping the link. Just click on the link and follow the instructions. You can come on. Like when people say things like the intent behind it. Well, if you haven't seen no intent from a fighter, like if a fighter got history of saying some disrespectful shit to a Mexican, or fuck a Mexican, or the flag ain't this, or we this, or like if you got a history of saying some shit like that, I will understand it, bro. But I don't see Tank or Earl Spence or Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney. I don't see none of them disrespecting the Mexican flag or disrespecting the Mexican culture because they understand, like Leo say, the Mexican culture is rich in this fucking boxing game.
Yeah.
Right. And even then, intent is such a hard thing to trace back to. You can't tell me you know what I'm thinking, or I don't know what you're thinking. So you can't really use intent as something.
Right, bro.
Well, they could be thinking like this, like right now, who's the highest paid boxer in the game?
That's what Leo just said. You got the number one fight.
Okay. Okay, well, so it's like, you know what I mean? Like, and then like EJ's biggest fight, you know what I'm saying? Which one was it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's where the fan base is at. Like Shakur Stevenson, if he pulls that shit, like at this time, for him and Valdez, that arena is going to sell out. MGM is going to sell out. You know what I mean? It's going to be the biggest shit. Up to,
actually,
bar. You know what I'm saying? So if like he does it, it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
you think the mentality is that they think that African American boxers are pandering to the Mexican community?
No, it's kind of like well, every time they do it, I'm not saying that they didn't fight Mexican boxers before, but it's kind of like tapping in, like, you know what, this is the big fight, this is my big Mexican fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean, like as of this weight. You know what I'm saying? This is or like, you mean, one of the best Mexicans at this weight, you know what I'm saying? Or at my division, like how when Floyd went at it, it was like, you know what I mean? The baddest Mexican motherfucker at the time was Oscar. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to step into the fat Mexican fan base. You know what I'm saying? EJ, he didn't have he probably did have it in his early fights against the Mexican, but no pay-per-view.
Let me tell you, I was like, Earl was trying to get
something that I will say though.
let me say this, Leo.
I didn't say anything about it because
hold on, Leo. One second. Earl was trying to find his biggest fight out there. That's why when he fought Kell Brook, that was his biggest fight. He became a world champion. Then he went and fought Lamont Peterson, and then he fought Carlos Ocampo. But after that, he was looking for a big name. He couldn't find him. Remember, they wanted him to fight your Dennis Ugas. But Mikey Garcia stepped up after Mikey beat Adrian Broner, he beat Robert Easter, and he beat the boy at 140. First, he beat Adrian Broner. He went to 140. He beat Sergey Lipinets, became a champion. Then he came back down. He beat Robert Easter at 135. Then he jumped up. Now, Mikey Garcia was a 4-division world champion, heavily known in the Mexican community, right? Heavily known in boxing, undefeated, pound-for-pound fighter. And that was Earl's biggest, because I can say Mikey Garcia was a bigger star than Kell Brook. That's a fact. You know what I mean? So when he fought Mikey, that was Earl Spence's biggest fight. He stepped up to the plate and he welcomed that fight, knowing if I beat Mikey Garcia, bro, that's gonna put my name on the map, right?
Yeah.
That's what it did. When he beat Mikey the way he beat Mikey, a lot of people tried to shit on him, but that fight showed a lot in Earl Spence and what he did in that fight, bro.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Leo.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear everything you said, but what I was trying to say is that something that I didn't like, and I didn't say anything about it because in my mind, I know that Tank Davis 27-year-old. Like it's like we are in a different era. And he did. I guess he didn't mean anything wrong with it. When he fought Leo Santa Cruz, his team was wearing the actual Mexican flag, but there was a gorilla in the middle. Like I said, I didn't say anything about it, and I'm not complaining of it at all, because I think that there was no negative intent. But even that, maybe some people may not like that you modified a flag. You know what I mean? But regardless of that, if you
There
ask
you go.
Tank Davis, it's not like he's gonna tell you that, oh, I did it on purpose to disrespect. You know what I mean? I think there was no intent.
Facts. Let me get my dog Junior here. Junior, what's going on, man?
What's up, brother? How y'all doing?
Chilling, chilling. Go ahead and get your spill on, bro.
Uh, Shit, I don't know. Y'all keep talking. I'll jump in right now.
Or it's on you. We've been talking, bro. Come on. Stage right up here, man. Go ahead and speak. What you think about black fighters wearing the Mexican colors? Do you like it? Do you feel like it's disrespectful or what?
I just think it all depends who it is and how they go about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And that's I'm saying, yeah, that's what I don't have a problem with. Like I said, if a fighter got a history of disrespecting a Mexican fighter, or a fighter got a history of, or he did some slick shit, stepped on the Mexican flag, or like I say, X'd out the Mexican flag, I understand people saying no, right? Why the fuck you wearing our colors now, right? That'll be some weird ass shit. But if a fighter ain't got no intent or no history of disrespecting, and all they doing is showing love, right? Then I don't think it should be no problem with it.
no.
Yeah. Yes, sir. So, what? I got a question. Was
My
when
brother
Floyd
Gino,
did it?
what's
Was
going
that
down, Gino?
disrespectful?
So I say no disrespect, but we run boxing. What's going down, Gino, bro? Say it again. Say it again.
When Floyd Money Mayweather did it, y'all thought that was disrespectful, or?
I don't think it was disrespectful on the simple fact of Floyd went and fought on every Mexican holiday, bro, and he told you that he got love for the Mexican fans. And like I say, you can see afterwards when the fight is over how many Mexicans stand there to take pictures and get autographs from Floyd Money Mayweather. The motherfucker living in Las Vegas. It ain't too far from California, and it ain't too far from Mexico. So, like I say, his uncle, that's a different story. Now, we all know Roger Mayweather's intent and what was going down in those days. But Floyd Mayweather is like, people can say what they want to say about him. It was a good marketing plan. But even right now, with him signing Mexicans and Latino fighters and him having TMT attire that's in Mexican colors, I don't think it was in a disrespectful manner.
Yeah.
Check this out. Oh, my bad. Like, you want to hear a fact? What's
Go
called?
ahead.
Look into his website, and then look into like the flag collection. He's got like from the Philippines, Thailand, Japan, all them shirts. I
Yeah.
mean, the Mexican one costs a little more. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows that it's on high demand, you know what I mean, and the Mexican fan base is big. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, like, say they're all like $30 some, all the shirts with different flags. When it comes to the Mexican one, no different. It's just got a flag just like the other ones. You know what I'm saying? That one costs more. You know what I'm saying? It's just bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's a sport that the matches happen. Most of them happen in the United States, but we got the most fans. You know what I'm saying? Eh,
Mm-hmm.
or the ones that, you know what I mean, that it's sells out arenas. It sells out arenas regardless, but
Yeah.
it's just a bigger fan base. You know what I'm saying? More
Yeah.
pool bread, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, not more in the races, but I'm saying like when the fight attracts, you know what I mean? It generates a lot more money.
Let me answer this question, because I answered this already, bro. You say, well, let me ask you, money. You as a proud black man, you dig, would you take it as disrespectful if a Mexican show up wearing a different African attire on the fight night? You know some of that Zulu warrior aspect. I just said it, bro. I was right, bro. Listen, if I go to Africa, fam, do you think I'm gonna dress in Zulu warrior shit, or if I'm gonna dress in um the gear that I'm coming over there in, bro? So when we're looking at that situation, y'all making it as if African Americans, right? And this is no knock to Africa. I love Africa. We say it's the motherland. We don't know where the fuck it come from. I'm gonna be real with you, right? But nonetheless, I just said, bro, they'll tell us to go back to Africa, and then when we get to Africa, they'll say go back to America. So we don't know where the fuck we belong. But that's a whole nother thing of saying, oh, is it a lot of African motherfuckers in boxing that's doing something that's spectacular, right? For us, we talking about from Africa. Like we seen the last champion that we seen, right, was Judas Ndongo, I might say, right? He was a unified champion. He was from Namibia, right? He fought Terrence Crawford for undisputed. He took the L. You understand what I'm saying? We got a couple more Namibian good fighters that just did something good. Jeremiah Nakathila, he just beat what's my man name that Oscar Valdez knocked out? Miguel Burchett. He just
Oh
beat
yeah.
Miguel Burchett, right? And y'all seen that fight. You understand what I'm saying? And then
Knockout of the year.
so when you look at that situation, it's not like I can say, oh, a mess, because we know that's not going to happen. And that's what Leo was sitting up here explaining to y'all, that Mexican has a rich fucking history in this boxing community, right? Or the boxing industry, that they show up and they show out. You're not gonna see a bunch of African motherfuckers flying over, support nothing. You're not gonna see a bunch of UK fighters flying over to support nothing. They go support their own at home. Right here in America, bro, you have a bunch of motherfucking Mexicans who show up to the fights, and not just show up, they show up faithfully because they love the shit. So if you in the game, you're gonna find out really soon. I mean, really quick that goddamn, bro. When I went to LA, the Mexicans was the shit. When I went to Vegas, when I went to fucking Texas, they showed up and they showed out. So of course you're gonna gain fans, and then you're gonna find a way to tap into that shit. Like Jose was just saying, bro. That's just the nature of the beast, fam. It's the nature of the beast in this boxing, bro. So I see it as being respectful. But let me read the super chat, Leo. You can go. You have to say honestly, we just got to ask these fighters, is it for clout or homage? I mean, when they tell you, young star, that they respect all the Mexican fans, and they trying to get the fans on their side, what you expect is, like, you're not gonna get nothing more than we trying to get fans, right? That's the name of the game. You want to go as far as you promote yourself, fam. You want to go as far as you can promote yourself. And if you're not trying to tap into every aspect of the boxing game, then your ass gonna be left behind, family. So yeah, I ain't looking at it as being disrespectful. But I appreciate that super chat, youngster, my brother.
Uh,
Hey, and one more thing. It's check this out. I just gone to some. I went to a couple here in Tucson, but like most of the fights I've gone to in Vegas, and I even went to one where I went to a couple. There was no Mexicans fighting. It was the third the Terrence Crawford, Jeff Horn, and the Sergey Kovalev and the Crusher.
Uh-huh.
And on the other ones where there will be Mexicans, we're the majority. Mexicans and blacks were the majority at that. You know what I'm saying? And I've gone to baseball games, I've gone to basketball games, but in boxing, you know what I mean? Those that have gone to Vegas were the majority. You know what I'm saying? And there is Asians and whites and all that like that, but right there, like in boxing matches that I've gone to Vegas, we're the majority. Blacks, Mexicans. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
What is Shakur Stevenson? What is Shakur Stevenson saying? If y'all saw the top rank special, whatever, Shakur Stevenson is saying that the Canelo team at the Mexican fans pressure Oscar Valdez to take the fight. So Shakur Stevenson wore the Mexican colors when he fought Jesse Gonzalez. So that was disrespectful, right? But he is out there literally saying that the Mexican fan base is forcing one of their fighters to take the biggest challenge for him out there. So like it's just like how can you try to be disrespectful, but at the same time how can you show some type of respect towards a community fan base? You know what I mean? So it's just there's no argument. It's nobody's trying to disrespect nobody, and it's kind of obvious to me.
Fact. Let me read this. My man says, salute, Monty won my fight on Saturday, but suffered a knockdown from a liver shot and almost lost. Thank you for the support, Monty. Had to dig deep like I'm Gotti. No doubt, man. Tiago, keep grinding, keep shining. Hey, adversity is everything, fam. You know what I mean? Adversity is everything. You took it. Now, shit, you know how to go down and you know how to get back up and win from a knockdown, bro. So that's just experience, bro. But you gotta tighten up and make sure you don't get caught with them liver shots, fam. But congratulations on your win as well, bro. Keep grinding. We're gonna support you. My brother Gino say, as blacks, we dominate so many sports. It's hard to be just diehard for one sport. In Mexico, it's either soccer or boxing. One thing I will give Mexicans their one thing I will give Mexicans, they're very loyal to their people. That's a fact, bro.
Can I say something? What people don't forget to understand is Mexico is just one little country, and Africa is a whole continent. So
Right, that's a fact. But people don't look
people
at it that way,
forget to understand that, and it just, I don't know, it's kind of annoying, but
Hell, it's a
Right.
country that's not even that active in the boxing scene. So like,
Actually,
the
bro.
comparisons are really stupid.
Ask they ass, name a fucking African champion right now. Name me an African champion right now that's a fucking superstar in the game that we saying that's a bad motherfucker.
Ah,
Let's say Macabre.
Current?
Macabre and Canelo gonna knock his ass out real soon.
shit, I can't think of one.
Macabre, the what is it, cruiserweight?
Cruiserweight.
Makabu.
My man, Money, thank you for the time. I appreciate it. I gotta leave, but thank you so much for the time.
No doubt, Leo, man. Appreciate you for jumping on, man, and giving your your opinion on the situation, man. You made a lot of sense, bro. And I appreciate you, chap. You have a good one.
Thank you. God bless y'all.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
you too, man, brother.
Macabre better be careful, man. Ain't he under Don King?
Yeah.
Nah, he better be careful, man. He might just he might make a whole dollar off a Canelo fight.
Hey, and Donkey's gonna take it off from him.
Say for blacks, we don't support or stick together as much because of several reasons. Too much to get into. To shout out to the Latino community, black and brown. Let's stick together. That's what I say, man. I try to preach that shit every day, Gino, bro. To me, right? Like I say, people always tell me, well, I come from a city where we got into it, or they said this about me. Well, I don't come from that, bro. Where I come from, motherfucking Latinos and black motherfuckers stick together. I don't come from. I didn't grow up being pissed off at a Mexican motherfucker or a Latino, bro. I grew up being cool with a Mexican and Latino. Cause to me, we're in the same fucking boat, right? Ain't neither one of our ass over nobody, right? Man, I'm gonna do a video on it and I'm gonna break that shit down. People ain't gonna like it, but I don't give a damn. They don't like me no way, so I'm gonna break all that shit down, bro.
I would take your statement and I would take it one bit further. I don't think the Mexican community is really that offended. I really don't. I feel like this is, again, it's a scenario of people taking offense for someone else.
The minority, like you said, bro. The minority.
It's a vocal minority, man.
That's how can I put it, bro? They want to create the
drama from nothing.
Yeah, and drama. They want to create division, and like I said, they try to be too fucking prideful. You feel me? They try to be too goddamn prideful, bro. So at the end of the day, we go knock all that shit down, and we go build the right way. Like I say, everybody up here basically agreed. I wanted to get some people up here that disagree, but we didn't get too many people up here that disagree because they know that they ain't really got a fucking valid argument, bro. You got a valid argument on why not, right? Get up here and explain it.
It's the same stuff with people who hate on a fighter or people who like to talk shit in the comments, because again, there's no accountability if they can't hear your voice. You're just another name but hidden behind some freaking picture, and there's no accountability if there's no voice.
Hey, Money, are we speaking on this because Shakur's gonna step in like that?
Go ahead. Hold on, Shakur gonna step. No. We're speaking on this because they was hitting me up in my DM asking me what do I think about the situation and could I do a video on it. And I did a video on it, and in the video, I was getting a lot of comments saying that it's disrespectful. So I said, all right, well, let's get a live stream going and let the people that said it's disrespectful get up here and tell us why it's disrespectful. Like I wanted some people that disagree to get up here and explain why they feel like it's disrespectful and why they feel like black fighters shouldn't wear the colors. But as you see, when it's time to get on this bitch and talk, nobody get on her and explain their reason why. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. Like they keep saying, oh, what if Canelo came out in this attire or that? Like why the fuck would he come out in that shit when we telling y'all that the Mexican race is a rich fucking race in boxing, and in America they show a lot of fucking love to boxing, bro. That's a fact. My brother Gino said it, bro. We as black Americans, bro, we in so many other sports, basketball, football, baseball, right? We trying to branch over to hockey, right? So we don't stick together as much in the boxing community to where, oh, you gonna have 43,000 black motherfuckers in one stadium showing love to a fighter, right? It's just not gonna happen in boxing, right? But you do have a Mexican community that'll come out and put. I ain't gonna say there was 73,000, but almost goddamn me 73,000 Mexicans that was in that motherfucking Cowboy Stadium for Canelo Alvarez cheering their ass off. You feel me? And I know we had some UK fans, but you know what I'm saying? They gonna come out and they gonna show support, bro. So when fighters see that shit, you think they're not saying, "God damn, look at the Mexican community coming." So it's gonna be fucking fucking walk in the park to say, you know what, bro, I need to go out here and try to build this fucking Mexican community up. But these motherfuckers come out and show love. And not saying that the black community don't come out, because we do come out, but we don't come out as often, and we don't come out as loyal, like my dude Gino said, as loyal as Mexican fans, bro. Just not gonna happen. I mean, just the fact of the matter, bro.
It ain't even limited to your community, man. It's limited to everyone. I can't think of. I'm a huge Ukrainian boxing fan, but real talk, I can't think of that many other people who would drive out to in person see something.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro. When the Ukrainians fight her, right? The Ukraine ain't flying over her crazy like that. You know what I mean? In support. So it's just like
same during the Klitschko era of boxing, man. They wouldn't. They don't tend to get their asses out and actually go there.
Right, bro. So it's just like, man, people just, you know, they say certain things, but like I say, when it's time to get their ass up here, you know, nobody's getting up here and you know, making no sense of why not. You feel me? So that's what I say. But let's talk about the fight that's coming up on Saturday, bro. Let me get y'all thoughts.
Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez, man, can't wait.
Go ahead, get your thoughts. Get your thoughts, Junior.
I mean, I got Shakur winning. I do. But I want Oscar to pull it off, but we'll just see what happens. Both are good fighters. I think so.
Yeah. How you think? What you think Oscar should do different than what he did in his other fights to fight Shakur Stevenson?
He should just start from round one, putting pressure on Shakur. That's how I feel like he's the only way he's gonna win.
Okay, so you don't sit up there and let Shakur get into that rhythm, huh?
Yeah.
I feel you. Jose, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I got Shakur winning, and I'm leaning now towards I had a Shakur by decision. Everybody's got Shakur by decision, and that's how everybody's predicting the fight, Vegas and everybody. But I don't know, man. I think Shakur fight might end it early. Not early, but you know what I mean. And then like in the late rounds.
Right. So you think Shakur could get the stoppage, huh?
Yeah. I think Shakur's got he's got pop, but he keeps it in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? I think this is how I see Shakur. Like I see, like, you know what I'm saying, like him and Devin, they're gonna try to win rounds. You know what I'm saying? Try to win rounds, and I'll do you and win the fight like that. The only difference between them is that Devin ain't got pop. And Shakur does, and Shakur doesn't pull it out. You know what I'm saying? Devin can't pull it out, and fuck it. And Shakur, he's got it, and he keeps it in the pocket because he ain't got to pull it out. He ain't got to use it. I think, like, you know what I mean. If this motherfucker like is in his face all the time, you know what I mean. Valdez, he's gonna start tagging that face. You know what I'm saying? Start tagging that face, getting inside body. You know what I'm saying? And slip out, slick as fuck. So, fuck, you know what I mean. Especially after seeing how EJ just fucking closed up that eye, and you know what I mean, how you ended up in different fashion. Like I think everybody's expecting that, but I don't know. I just think it'll probably fight.
Just feel like Shakur gonna pull that bitch out by stoppage, huh?
Yeah. I guess because I'm leaning towards betting on that shit and betting, buying some rounds and shit, and hoping they hit. So
hey, I don't blame you, shit.
Yeah,
you gotta play to win. Ivo, what's your thoughts, Ivo?
Man, I'm a huge sucker for underdog stories, you know? Huge sucker for them, man. But I've been burned by them twice now. Because, you know, White disappointed me, man. He made me want to shoot myself. And goddamn, Ugas over there was a national punching bag for goddamn 6 rounds. So, like, you know, man, I gotta go with Shakur Stevenson, man. I don't want to get burned the third week in a row, man.
Wait, who was the other fight that you thought was
This
the other
Dillian
underdog?
White.
Yeah. Who gets the white? What would you think of that on that?
Man, I was a huge sucker, man, for those two fights, man. I was like, man, Ugas, come on, bro. You gotta show me something, man. Come on, bro. And he showed me that he was a hell of a punching bag.
I understand why you lean towards Ugas coming off the Pac-Man, but what were you thinking about that
Okay.
white?
Okay, I'll tell you what I was thinking about White. White is a dangerously underrated fighter, man. People sleep on Dillian White so goddamn much. If you let him inside, he can mess your day up. He can mess your entire week up. So my thing was, I thought he was actually going to improve his defense from his last fight because uppercuts, man, they've always been the bane of his existence. So I had hope that he was going to change up his game plan, but it didn't happen the way I wanted it to. As for this fight, look, I'd have to be kind of a sucker to pick Valdez over Shakur, man. Shakur's got him outclassed in almost everything. So I gotta go with Shakur Stevenson on this one. I don't think it's gonna be stoppage like some people are gonna say. I think it's gonna be mostly by points. If he starts that tempo in the first round and he keeps the tempo going till the end, I don't see Valdez having that opportunity to come back from it.
I feel you on that one. Like I say, man, when I interviewed Abner Morris said you got a great fighter, you got a good fighter. You know what I mean? So he felt like Shakur Stevenson is great. He felt like Oscar Valdez is good. To me, I've been an Oscar Valdez fan for a minute, fam, right? I like the Oscar Valdez coming out the Olympics, right? He's a 2-division world champion, and now he's a world champion like Shakur is a world champion. So I give Oscar a lot of fucking credit. Oscar Valdez is fucking tough, bro. He's tough, and he can fucking punch, right? That's one thing you can't take away from his fucking power. Oscar can punch. And like my dude Jose R said, when Shakur fought Jeremiah Nakatili, the dude that just knocked out Miguel Burchett, when he touched Shakur with that power, Shakur got on the back foot, bro. And he was on the back foot the whole night. And he won the fight easy, but he boxed. You know what I'm saying? He boxed. Now, in this fight, Shakur, no, I got Shakur winning. But in this fight, Shakur, he talking a lot about the stoppage. You feel me? He talking a lot about the stoppage. And that's not really his style, going out there trying to stop him, motherfucker. His style is going out there breaking you down, winning on the point. But don't get me wrong, it's like you say, Jose, he do got pop. Like Shakur got break you down power. We ain't got the one-punch knockout power, but he do got break you down power. The surplex shot that he shoot downstairs, Shakur know how to beat your fucking body up, bro. Real nice and decent. Okay. Slow your ass down, right? So he shoot the surplex to the body. With Oscar, though, you know what I'm saying? I think Oscar got a different type of power, and I think Oscar Oscar can throw in volume. Now that could be deadly because Shakur can counterpunch great as fuck, but it also can force Shakur ass to be active. You know what I mean? So if you force Shakur to be active, which he's not really an active fighter like that, standing right there banging it out, he like to fight at a pace to where he's in control. So if Oscar forces his ass to do something that he's not known for doing, for us being active, banging it out like that, right? Because we gonna see if he can bang it out. Then Oscar give himself to land a big punch on Shakur ass and see what is he really like that for us banging in the inside and shit. Let's see if he really like that because Shakur got great distance, bro. He got great distance, he got great instincts. So by him talking about this knockout shit, like which he's smart as fuck. So I don't think he's going on to bang it out and try to knock you out. But sometimes when you're in these big fights, the big lights, you start trying to go for it. You start trying to do shit that you're not used to doing. You know what I mean? So if Shakur get out of character any type of way, Oscar Valdez got to take advantage of that shit. But I do see Shakur Stevenson being smart, sticking to the game plan. If you get hit with a big shot, I think he do. Go back to Shakur Stevenson and counter punch, body shots, and trying to break Oscar Valdez down. But like I say, Oscar finished the fight with a fucking broken jaw, bro. So he's not the type that's gonna just lay down. He's not gonna lay down. So it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I got Shakur winning. I say on points. But if Oscar go out there and if he gets wild, because I do think he's gonna be better than the last one. I think the last fight he had a lot on his mind with the amphetamine and all that shit. He was trying to prove a point. I think this fight gonna be much better because you went out with a way better fighter. You're gonna have a way better count, and all that shit is put to the side now. So he over all that shit. So I think we're gonna see the best Oscar Valdez. I think he's gonna have success in the fight, but I think Shakur in the second half of the fight, I just think his IQ just gonna be too much, bro. And I think he gonna start picking him apart, and I think he went on the course. But if he get out of character any type of way and try to bang it out with Oscar Valdez, his ass better look out for that power with Oscar, because Oscar can crack, bro. That shit is real.
Yes, sir. The entire fight's gonna be a game of tempo. Who can set the tempo going?
But like you said, if Shakur if he sticks to the game plan, which he will, you know what I'm saying, or which he's most likely to. But
Mm-hmm.
if Valdez, he's a wild motherfucker, and he gasses himself out on misses, or you know what I mean, and I think like he'll crumble. He'll like throw his game plan out the window and try to do whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
that's how I see it. This motherfucker's gonna be gassed out by the 6 rounds, being to his mouth, all tired, hasn't even fucking laid hands on him, and then I think that's why Shakur tried to take advantage of that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I don't know about Oscar being gassed out by the 6. Like he got his gas tank. His gas tank he ain't got no bad gas tank, right? And plus, to gas somebody like Shakur gonna have to land big shots and have him throwing wild shit, like knocking the air out of his ass to gas him by the 6. And then, like I say, for you to gas somebody like that, you have to be active with him. So if you being active with him, that means you forcing him to fight, which Oscar go fight anyway, but you forcing him to fight. But like I say, man, Oscar Valdez, he's an Olympian as well. So we gonna see if he got some boxing skills too.
Yeah.
He'd be smart
Yeah,
trying to box,
bro.
right? But at the same time, he got some type of boxing skills on him. We'll see though. It's gonna be, man. We heard, bro. This one of the biggest fights of 2022, and I'm happy, bro. That shit gonna be fireworks.
It's major.
Yes, sir.
But let's talk about the females, man, because that's a big time fight too. So
Oh,
Taylor
yeah.
Amanda Serrano, yes sir,
Yes,
yes
sir.
sir. So I'm gonna go with Ivo first. Ivo, what you think about Katie and Amanda?
Man, I don't know who I gotta vote. I don't know who I got my money on, man. It's just such a good fight, man. Come back to me. Let me give me a couple of minutes, like get myself together.
All right, go ahead, Jose. Go ahead, Jose. Give me your thoughts.
Well, I haven't, followed him or anything like that. It's undisputed, right? Is
Yeah, Katie, the undisputed champion. Yeah.
yeah, and she's favored like a motherfucker too, right?
Now I think Amanda favored like about a little bit. I think it's like a minus 125 to like a minus 110 or something. I know it's not that far apart, so it's close.
Oh god, dog. Well, I don't know, like I don't know too much about it, you know what I mean? But like I wanted to peep it out, and I know the school wanted to step aside, so you know what I mean, so the girls could shine. But I'm gonna try to be on it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm for sure watching that shit. That shit gonna be fireworks, bro. What you think, Junior? What you think?
I'm not too familiar with the
The
women's
females?
match either. But I just want to know: are they fighting for undisputed or?
Yep.
It's a defense.
Yeah.
Katie, tell
it's
her,
undisputed.
Katie, the undisputed champion.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to see more into it. I just watch it on my YouTube feed sometimes, but
Well, you got to follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be showing both fights. So,
Hey, don't sleep on the females boxing, man.
man, I'm trying to.
There are some
Especially this-
monsters.
they're coming up. They're coming up. I see them.
Especially this fight right here, bro.
I kind of got myself kind of pieced together, and I'll have to give it to Serrano.
Mm-hmm.
But I could see, like I said, this fight is like literally the epitome of a 50-50 fight, man. It can go either way. It's all damn near impossible to predict because both of them are at the top of their game, and damn near the best two women to ever lace them up. So like, it's like damn near Taylor. She damn near brought the boxing, like women's boxing, to the forefront, man. I don't think anyone can ever take it away from her, man.
Her and Clarissa, I gotta give both of them the credit.
Yeah, fair enough, man. But Serrano, man, she's got that latent skill. She's just phenomenal and damn near everything. So I will give it to Serrano, possibly by KO, or possibly by points.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at it like this, bro. It's gonna be a hell of a fight, and I'll never win against Katie Taylor, and I'll never win against Amanda Serrano. But I'm leaning towards Serrano as well because I seen Katie in the later rounds gas out, and then when Katie gas out, Katie go back to the amateur style of just throwing. Right? I seen her plenty times gassed out to where she can possibly get hit with a big shot and lose. You know what I mean? So I seen her in more fights before as that. And I seen Amanda Serrano just be more patient with the professional style, being slick. She can counter punch, she can punch, she bang, she sit down on her punches, and she just fucking ruthless, bro. Amanda Serrano is fucking ruthless, but with Katie,
Serrano's
Is
got
she the
like
one
30
that's always hanging out with Jake Paul?
Out of
yeah,
her,
she's
four-
six
out of her
division world champion, six division.
out of her 42 wins, she's got like 30 stoppages, man. She's
Yeah,
a freak of nature.
But
Jake Paul was Jake Paul.
didn't Katie Taylor beat Shields in amateurs or something like that?
No, her and Shields never fought.
Not in amateurs.
No, my girl over in the UK. Fuck. Savannah Marshall beat Clarissa Shields.
Here's the thing, though. Serrano,
Okay.
if she wins, is going to be mid to late rounds.
Mhm.
She could even be behind. Like, here's the thing. I'm gonna retract my statement. It's most likely gonna be by KO, because I feel like Serrano will get behind in points. That's my opinion, because she doesn't.
Katie got the speed too.
Katie got speed, and she'll throw more consecutive punches.
But
But
that what tire her ass out too.
exactly, and that's what I'm getting at. Because like again, Serrano's got a disgusting fucking hit, man. She puts people to sleep, man. But in my opinion, man, mid to late rounds is going to be a stoppage, possibly 7th to 8th round. That's my opinion.
Well, I'm looking at it like I feel how you feel, bro. I feel like she could get the stoppage, bro, depending on Katie fucking energy, bro. Look, Amanda Serrano, as much as she want equality for the women fighters like the man, right? I'm not gonna let her slide. We're trying to pull one over on Katie, bro. And Katie wasn't stupid. Katie didn't fall for the okie doke. When Amanda was trying to talk about equality and shit like that, and got to talk about that 12 rounds, 3 minutes, and Katie was like, nah, the fight is good how it is. We're making the most money. We're on the biggest stage, so the fight is good. 10 rounds, 2 minutes. You know, Amanda know that Katie have gas tank problems, and Katie knows she got gas tank problems. Katie ain't stupid at all. I say, nah, Amanda, she ain't fall for that in the tailpipe. You ain't get that shit off. So when I was looking at that situation, I'm like, oh yeah, she was trying to get it, but I just feel like, bro, Katie got the speed. I feel like Katie could kind of be the better boxer. Like, to be real with you, I feel like Katie can kind of be the better boxer because she move on her feet. She can move. But Amanda, it's just Amanda, bro. She's just so fucking ruthless in her style. She one of them type of person that don't take no for an answer, bro. So I just think her power, her punch placement, and her counter punching, you know, I think that shit is gonna be what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think Katie go have some success in the fights, but I just think Amanda is gonna be strong, and I feel like she go probably clip Katie ass, like you say, bro. She probably clip her. But with that, with that being said, like Katie can box, and we don't know if she hit Amanda with something and swell her ass up or something, how the fight go turn out in that aspect. But I just see Amanda, bro. I gotta lean towards Amanda by a slight edge. I'm not
Yeah, me
counting
too.
Taylor at all. I'm not counting out at all, bro, because she's a hell of a fighter. But man, this is the best versus the best right here, fam. I mean, we on fucking April the 30th, we got 2 of the biggest fucking fights in boxing, in my opinion, fam. And this shit gonna be. I just pray they don't parallel with each other to where we gotta click back and forth, bro. Because that shit gonna piss me off.
Is that shit gonna be here in the United States? That fight?
Yeah, it's at the Madison Square Garden, bro. They got the Madison Square Garden.
Is it gonna be at the same time as the Shakur and Valdez fight? Or?
That's what I'm hoping it don't. I'm hoping it don't parallel with one another, man. I'm praying it don't, bro. Because that shit go, man. I want to enjoy both of those fights with the people.
I feel like Katie is going to have success in the early rounds. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she'll have success. And honestly, I could see, again, Serrano's a monster, but I could see if Katie plays smart, she can win by points.
Yeah.
I don't see, like, if someone said, oh, yeah, do you think Katie can knock her out? I don't see that happening. I really don't.
And Katie don't got power like that.
Yeah. Katie don't got power, and her last fight kind of demonstrated that, like, the later half of the fights, it's not that her gas tank is bad. It's that it catches up to her. So, yeah, man, Serrano all the way, man. If I had to put my money on someone, I put it on Serrano.
Yes, sir, bro. It's going to be a hell of a fight, man. It's going to be a hell of a fight. But let's talk about this, y'all. It's going to be my last thing that we can get up out of here. Errol Spence turns Crawford, going back and forth.
I was about to ask this question, too. Who y'all got, man?
They're going back and forth like crazy, fam. And that shit, it's look like it's going to be next. Them boys about to get in there and bang that shit out. So I'm going to start with my bro. I'm going to start with you, Joey. What's your thoughts?
I think Earl got it, man. Earl's one of my favorite fighters, to be honest. Him and Canelo are my favorite. So
see what I'm saying?
I think he's going
Junior. I like you even more, Junior.
Because Earl's humble, man. I just seen his last fight with Ugas and All Access, and I liked him even more since.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you got EJ in that thing, huh?
Yeah.
Jose, what you got going on with EJ and Terrence Crawford?
EJ by knockout, man. EJ by knockout. EJ's back. EJ's back, man. Man down's back.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man down is back.
And it's on, man. Motherfuckers fucking 3 days after the fight, he's already training.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that goes for Bud too. That motherfucker stays in the gym, but damn, now, the motherfucker, he's fucking with Snack now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I say he changed the game plan, but you know what I mean? What
Yeah,
happened to
but
all that confidence and
word
shit?
on
Like,
word on the street, he been with Snack though for since the last Sean Porter fight. So they say he been over there. He just not showing it.
yeah, nah, I got AJ by knockout, man. AJ by knockout.
Okay, Ivo. Here we go with
Oh,
Ivo.
shit.
I know.
I'm the only fucker here who's saying Crawford, man.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
my line of thinking, man, is like I love ESJ. I love all boxers. I respect every single boxer from the smallest to the heavies. My line of thinking for Terrence is Terrence has already done what ESJ is trying to do. He's already gone undisputed. He's got styles that people sleep on.
No.
Yeah.
Look at the fighters that they fought. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
EJ's
don't play that. Don't play that scenario of like, oh, look at who we fought, because the same shit people are gonna say can apply to any other boxer that they fought people that are not that good.
Yeah, but
It's all
he's got the three belts. He's got the three belts. Like, I mean, like, why did he fight Porter? Why did he fight Porter at that time?
Bro, okay, when Terrence fought Porter, he verbatim like fuck Porter up way better than ESJ.
Oh, no. But what did that prove though? If EJ's trying to do what Bud is doing, why did he fight? You know what I mean? Why is it flip the other way around?
Well, seeing as he's been in promotional hell for almost a year and a half, that's one of them.
I mean, like, you know what I mean?
But, okay,
EJ
look.
is grabbing belt after belt after belt, you know what I'm saying, at 147. You know what I'm saying? At 147.
All right, look. My line of thinking, another thing is, as much as I love ESJ, Terrence has a switch up on him, so he can go southpaw orthodox, and he can switch from a glance. And that shit is tricky, man, because what do you do when in one round he fights southpaw, and you prepare for southpaw, next round he switches it up on you in orthodox,
But
and then goes back to southpaw?
The thing about him switching southpaw is Errol Spence is a southpaw. So
I know.
Usually southpaws are already in tune with fighting another southpaw. So that's not really gonna be like Buzz throw other fighters off switching southpaw. So when he switched southpaw and Errol Spence, it's not going to really make a big difference like that against Earl, because Earl already used to fighting southpaws, and plus the advantage that he has switching southpaw orthodox fighters, he's not going to have that advantage against Errol Spence. And Turnbull Crawford is a way better fighter when he switched southpaw. So when he switched southpaw with Errol Spence, it's not going to have that big of an effect. You understand what I'm saying? So, but it's going to be. Go ahead.
I respect what you're saying, man. Look, it's a good fight regardless of who wins. At the end of the day, I have my money on Bud Crawford. But hey, if y'all love ESJ, man, hey, we'll see who's right when the fight goes down. Okay.
Yeah, they're both good, bro.
Yeah, it goes either way, man. It goes either way. You know what I mean? And you ain't that wrong for picking, you know what I mean? It's a 50-50 fight. This really is a 50-50 fight.
No, it is the epitome of 50-50 fight, man. It can go either way.
But that switch that you're talking about that Bud had, he had it with against Mean Machine, and you know what I mean? He hit the floor with Mean Machine, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's nothing out the, I think EJ, you know what I mean? He's gonna put him down, you know what I mean? Like, Mean Machine rocked him. Gamboa had rocked him, you know what I'm saying? That switch was there. So it's like, it's not like he can't be touched, man.
Well, same applies to ESJ, man. ESJ, the one time Ugas hit him, man, ESJ was on the ropes.
That was
and that was some dumb shit. But
that was a wide up shot.
I both of them were knockout artists. My man Ivo, but who's got more power? Who's got more power? You think
between ESJ and Crawford?
Yeah, I need to watch Bud Crawford more.
Damn. You can make a case for ESJ. You can make a case for Bud. Honestly, that's.
You see Uga's face? I don't know.
I feel like to me, I look at it as a 50-50 fight, right?
All right, I'll tell you who wins this fight. Hands down, I'll tell you who wins. The fans win, because at the end of the day, it's a goddamn perfect fight. So that's the winner.
It's,
I
it's
can't
gonna be
wait.
a hell of a fight, though, bro.
I
It's gonna
can't
be
wait.
a hell of a fight, you know. And for me,
Spence's advantage that I'm not gonna sleep on is that his inside game is pretty good. His volume and body shots are fantastic. So
His body
I
shot.
can. So I guess
Crawford
most
knows
people.
it too.
If I was gonna say them like who's physically stronger, I guess Spence because he's bigger.
exactly.
But if you compare Crawford's fight with Porter and Brooke against when Spence fought them, Crawford looks stronger to me personally.
But you
I'm
gotta
gonna
understand
watch
though, when you say those things though, the Brook that Earl Spence fought was the world champion over in the UK. The Porter that Earl Spence fought was the world champion over here, and they both, to me, they both was better fighters when they fought Earl Spence. But I don't take none away from Terence Bud Crawford because once you get in there with fighters, you supposed to do what you're supposed to do. And Terence Crawford did what he's supposed to do. With every fight that he got into the ring with at 47, he knocked their ass out. So much respect and much credit to him. But you know, when I just look at the fight, bro, I just think it's gonna come down to the trenches. And Terence Bud Crawford is not a good inside fighter, bro. He don't have an inside game. He's a decent fighter to where he walked your ass into things like he did Sean Porter and Kell Brook. He'll throw you off with the switching, right? And I just think with Earl Spence, Earl gonna have to be careful because Bud can crack, so he's gonna have to be careful. But I just don't think he's gonna be able to, you know, manhandle Earl Spence like he did everybody else. But I just think in the inside, it's gonna be all Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel like it's gonna go. Because once Bud get hit, he want to fight. And I just think nobody's gonna take a step back, and that shit just gonna be fireworks in Vegas, man.
I respect what you're saying, man. Like I said, I think they're relatively equal on jabs. Bud feints a little more to get the shots up, while Spence is a little busier with his jab. So, like, again, it's a really good fight. It's a fight I wish we had a long ass time ago, but I'm glad we finally got it. And now it's even more hyped up because it's undisputed. So, hey.
Wait, the fight was announced already?
No. I meant we as the fans have been wanting this fight for a long ass time, man.
It's coming though. Don't worry about it. It's coming, for sure. But yeah, that was my last question, man. We've been going for 2 hours. We'll get up out of this thing, man. I appreciate y'all boys for jumping on here. Right? Let me get a few words from you. Let me get a few last words, Ivo.
Right here.
Man. This year is freaking crazy, man. Undisputed for days, unifications for days. Just, god damn, it's a good year for boxing fans, man.
Facts on facts. Facts on facts, bro. Go ahead, Junior.
Money Brown, when are you gonna expose Southpaw again?
I'm gonna cook up something, man. I'm gonna cook up something on that clown. Don't worry.
He's the clown.
He every time he speaks, he exposes himself. Money ain't gotta do nothing.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Don't worry, I got him, man. I'm on his ass. Every time he say something stupid about the Mexican community, I'm gonna get on his ass. Don't worry about it, champ.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Jose, let me get your last words, my brother.
Nice meeting y'all, Junior, Ivo, and Money. Thanks for putting me on, and keep up the good work, my man. And this is what it is, man. Instead of like, you know what I mean, separating each other, like, you know what I mean, this is what this channel does. It brings us together. So just keep it up, my man.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's why I like Money Brown. He brings us all together.
These are that right there. All right, thanks, man. I'm out.
No doubt. Y'all have a good one, bro.
All right, stay safe, boss man. Catch you next time.
No doubt. All right, Junior, bro.
All
right. Yeah, everybody, man. So we got a lot of good fights coming up, man. This Saturday is going down. Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez, Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, fam. Hey, I'm hyped for both fights. Shit, what can I say, man? Boxing on fire is 2022, fam. It's on fire, and it's gonna get even better heading down the stretch. You understand what I'm saying? But I appreciate all y'all for coming through, showing love to your boy, man. Thanks to everybody that showed love in the super chat, that donated to the Cash App. I appreciate y'all. It's all love, fam. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Money's the NSBC, moving everybody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You want to donate, OG Money on Cash App. TreyHumpton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family. Y'all have a good one out there, champs.